The GDFL Netball is presented to you by De Grande Cyclone Sports, Blood Suzuki, Contours Gym, and Kempe International. Good morning and welcome back to the Netball Show. What we'll do right now, we'll have a look at this weekend's games and we'll get the opinion of the girls sitting next to me and see what they think. First up is Inverleigh versus Geelong West. And Fiona, that is your court.
Certainly is. Look, I think this will be a great test for the girls as a first game. It'll be our first official game together, so I'm going in there with our head held high, and we'll go for gold there, I think.
Go for gold?
Yeah, look, I think we're in with a chance as well.
Okay. What do you think, Kristy?
I haven't really taken too much notice as in players that have left or come in for both of those teams. But look, I'd like to see Geelong West start round one with a win. I think that would be fantastic, and I think sitting next to you I might have to say that, but no, I think that would be ideal for you for your preparation.
Yeah.
Well, I know one person that Inverleigh have picked up over the pre-season, and that's Amy Dervisovsky. Previously, she was the goal attack at East Geelong last year, and even though I did try and keep her at the club, she decided to move on, which is fine. So I can see her and Tori Miller in goals there. And Amy's not a bad goal attack, I will admit. And like you girls said, it'd be great to see West Geelong get up and have that first off win. But I don't think it's going to happen. I know that over the pre-season, the coach out there, Mandy Lima, has been working the girls very hard down at Eastern Beach there. I see them down there a couple of Thursdays. And I know the girls are raring to go as well as West Geelong. So I might have to pick Inverleigh for that one.
Yep.
I'm glad Fiona's sitting a long way away from me. She can't hit me. Next game, East Geelong versus Anarchy at East Geelong. That'll be an interesting one. Don't you think, Kristy?
This will be your one. Now, I've left the big questions till last. Tell me, over the summer you did some recruiting. Who have you recruited for your team from Werribee Centrals?
Oh, from Werribee?
Yes. Have you got any Werribee Central girls playing?
Well,
A grade.
I might have one.
Right.
Might have one.
What position will she be playing?
I think she might be playing in goals.
Right. Can I just ask the question, why is it that you've gone, or why is it that you tried to recruit a junior player to come up and play A grade at Geelong West?
East Geelong.
East Geelong, sorry.
Okay, I'm not at West Geelong just yet.
East Geelong.
Well, the thing is, she's not just a junior player.
Oh, okay. But her age and her maturity level tell her that she's a junior player.
True. But did you watch her in the final series last year?
Certainly did.
She actually was player of the finals, and she's probably Werribee's best junior player, I would say.
Yep,
by far.
Yep, I would agree with that.
She's grown over summer. She's put on another inch, and I offered her a goaling position at East Geelong.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Werribee couldn't do that. There was no goaling positions open for her.
Yep.
She was actually selected in Werribee's B grade side as a defender.
Yep.
So we all know she can play a great defensive game, but she wanted to play goals. And after much discussion with Hayley Sadolki, with Lynn down at Werribee, end of the day, even spoke to the new A grade coach at Werribee as well, who is
Danny
Stewart. But at the end of the day, Werribee couldn't help her out with what she wanted in her career so far. Right. So I decided to give her a go and offer her a position in goals. And of course, we're talking about Melissa Bragg.
Yep.
So Melissa has come over this year, and yeah, she's going to have a great year at East Geelong.
And we do wish her all the best. But I was just interested to know why you've maybe been so keen to recruit a junior player as such. And is it only the goaling position that she's come over to your club for? She's not being offered anything else to come to the club?
Like what?
I don't know.
No.
Any incentives?
No, just come along and play and have the opportunity to play goals like she always wanted to do.
Okay.
I mean, I've been considerable. I think I've been quite good actually. I haven't taken a sister. Her sister's still at Werribee.
Oh, okay.
Janelle's still at Werribee playing under 15s.
Right. Yep.
So, I've only taken one of them. I haven't, just raided the whole club and stripped them for all the juniors.
All right. Hands off all the rest. Okay.
All right, then. I'll give it a rest of this year.
All right.
But look, we've done quite good at East Geelong. We've got a couple of girls back. They used to play there a few years ago.
Oh, good.
Rebecca Ma.
Centre court player.
Yes.
Excellent.
Former league best and fairest.
Yep.
She's come back with Megan Renouf from Queenscliff. They both played at the club a few years ago.
Great.
Justine Radford, also a former league best and fairest. She's come across also. She was at Belmont last year. And we've got a couple of other players also. So look, we're just rebuilding this year. Out of the 10 A-grade girls at East Geelong last year, only 2 were left. The rest of them left the club. So it was a big job for me over pre-season to try and get new girls to the club. And I think in the short amount of time that I've had, I've done not too bad.
Great. Well, all the best to you and your club this weekend.
Thank you very much. And of course, I hope East Geelong do win. Sorry, Anarchy. And speaking of Anarchy, Sarah Monahan is still coaching out there. And I do believe that she's picked up a couple of girls from Werribee as well. Not playing from Werribee, but actually living in Werribee.
Yep.
They've come down to play for Anarchy, so it'll be an interesting game. Next game, Belpost Hill and Winchelsea. Wow.
This
big
will be
game.
a big one. I've had the
Big
scouts
game.
out over the summer, and I know that Belpost played a practice match a couple of weeks ago against another Geelong team in another league, and the reports were that they looked really strong, and they've picked up a couple of players, which is fabulous. So I think they'll be strong.
Okay, I think Belpost Hill.
I think it's going to be a really close one actually, so I can't wait to see the result.
All right, we're going to rush through these last couple. Belmont and Bannockburn.
Let's go Bannockburn.
Bannockburn it is.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think another close game though, probably.
All right, then. Werribee Centrals and North Geelong.
I think it was up until last year we hadn't won a first round match for a while, so let's go for Werribee. Werribee will be strong this year, and I think the defence will hopefully shut down their goalers.
Okay.
I think Werribee will be too strong in that game.
And Cryo Thompson last game.
Oh,
I think Krywula.
I think Krywula will be very strong this season.
I think Cryo too. All right, we better wind it up because I'm getting the wind up from Fano. Thanks for joining us this morning. Coming up next is Uncle Dick and the boys for the footy show, and we'll see you next week. The GDFL Netball is presented to you by De Grande Cyclone Sports, Blood Suzuki, Contours Gym, and Kempe International.